What's going on? This is your host Solo Mission back on here with a different type video. My political type videos fall on deaf ears because I had to realize that people are mentally asleep yet wide awake. So with that, let's go ahead and dive in here. Now, of course, the movie Black Panther is #1 at the box office. People buying merchandise, excited. They're getting it confused with Marvel's Black Panther versus the Black Panther Party movement. All right, I think we failed some kind of connection here because they're not connected here. But I think people are going out on a limb to try to connect the two. All right. And when we talk about, not say we, let me strike that. I mean, when we see it being talked about on the news and different sites, they always have a token black, male or female. And their fucking phrase that they always say that I'm tired of hearing, I really am tired of hearing this stupid shit, is finally, that's the first shit they say, there are African American characters on the movie screen that an African American viewer can now look at and say, thus now I can do this too because I see it that African American is on the movie screen. Now, the fuck? It's that kind of shit right there that's kind of really just pissing me the fuck off. You feel me? The title of all black cast is kind of pissing me the fuck off. It really shows that people don't do their research on movies. Alright? And a black director, writer who get all that bullshit. And so we missing the point of this movie. And again, a lot of people that I see that's wide awake, I give a shout to all the people that's real mentally woke in this world, have already addressed some of the key points. So I'm not going to beat a dead horse. I mean, we know who owns the rights to the name and the Marvel and all that. We know that, right? We know that. I think if you had owners, I'm shaking my head because I'm still pissed. The shit that I'm trying to say is dressing it up, but it's still fucking pissing me off. Because, see, I gives no fucks about Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels, none of that fuck shit. See, what I was trying to say is, if it was a movie that was filmed in an African-American studio, somehow that would make it different. That would make it even more better. Because you have, somebody would have brought the rights to the shit. You know, your Oprah Winfrey. But I realized that Oprah Winfrey is just a token black with puppet strings connected. All right? I mean, she's earthly rich, but we know that once you die, you don't take none of that money with you. And we know that all the billionaires in this world, they love to give shit philanthropically. Get that written down. If you're new to my videos, you know what that means. So we see the politics of it. All right. So my point is real simple. I don't give a fuck you have black actors in the movie. I think it would be a slap in the face to call it Black Panther and have a whole lot of white actors in the movie, right? Right. All right, okay. Just want to clarify that shit. So they had to get black actors. I mean, duh. Okay, so they did that. Self-explanatory. But the shit that really pisses me the fuck off is, I know it was some suit and tie motherfuckers sitting around a table or some shit, and their concept was, let's get an all-black cast, let's get a black writer-director guy, and let's release the movie, you know, around about February. Yeah, isn't that Black History? That's Black History Month. Yeah, let's do that. That's perfect. That's great. That's great. So if we can get an all-black cast and shit and release the movie around Valentine's Day, Black History Month, yeah, that'd be great. Because, you know, Black History Month, African Americans, black movie, great. Yeah, great. So I know that was done, right? Whether you had Tyler Perry or Oprah Winfrey producing out of their studios or not, that really doesn't matter. It would have added a little bit more narrative for all these token blacks that I see on these damn news sites making sure that African Americans go see the movie because it's all black cast and shit, and just because we see all black people on a movie screen, that somehow we supposed to feel better about our situation. When we see African American males and females killed on the street, shot 17 plus times and shit, and we supposed to ignore that and go see a Black Panther and shit, which is owned by Walt Disney and shit, right? That's what we supposed to go see, right? Really? Not really. And I say that to say this. I don't give a fuck if it was owned by Oprah Studios, Tyler Perry shit lead. I don't give no fucks. I'm not with the brainwashing. See, what will really goddamn make a difference is, since we know this movie went #1, then the question would be, where are these actors and actresses putting their money at? Where are you putting their money at? Are you going to reinvest back into the communities of the African American kids that went and watched the movie and shit? Or are you just going to get a pat on the back and hope you get an award for your role and your performance? I think I will go with the latter. I don't need an answer nor a reply. Let's go with the latter. All right? Because every time we see a good movie, that's usually what happens. They go on talk shows, they get a pat on the back. You know, they may show a clip of the movie and shit. Everybody hoop and holler. All the little motherfuckers on the panel tell them they did a good job and shit. Even asking what their next role is going to be. But they never say what they're doing with the money for all the people that came out and watched the movie and shit. Every time you see racial tension and shit in this world, you never hear the actress or actor come out and say anything in opposition of the hand that's feeding them, right? You never do. And this here will be no different. No different. No different. We know that the Black Panther movie did good in the movie theater. And I'm yet waiting to see if any one of those actors in that movie and actress is going to come out and say, I'm going to take some of the money that I made in that movie and I'm going to donate it here. I'm going to build this. I'm going to come out with this. I'm going to propose this law. I'm going to do this for the community. This is what I'm going to do. That's what I'm waiting for now. All right? I don't want to hear what the next movie you're doing. I don't want to see you win trophies and shit for your fucking performance. I don't want to see that. Everybody on this motherfucking planet are actors and actresses. We deal and live with real life every day. That's not an act. That's real. All right? So who's really an actress in this motherfucker? Somebody you paying to see them fall on the ground and cry? Or a motherfucker that's going through hard times and this motherfucker falling down on the ground and crying? Again, I think I would take the fucking latter of the two. All right? All right. So when I do my videos on this political tip and my MGTOW shit as well, I'm always mentally woke to the reality that I'm living in, nigga. And just because I see black actors doing this and that, I don't supposed to be brainwashed because a fucking studio, you know, Walt Disney ass nigga, huddled up in a board meeting room and decided to do a movie